When I say good old-fashioned review, this video is pretty much it. We have a Sony earphone Mdr-ex155ap and we will review it, and I'll tell you everything that is wrong with it and some good bits too. So let's get started. Unboxing first. This earphone arrives in this simple enough box, fairly typical of what we would expect at this price point. I'll point out one thing. There is a holographic sticker as an evidence of authenticity. Look out for it. Inside we have some paperwork and a packet containing the rest, which consists of 3 pairs of different sized ear tips, a plastic cable management hook, then we have the earphone just wrapped in a bunch with some cable ties. Rather unceremonious, I think. Features. The jack is L-shaped and is gold-plated, plus there is some reinforcement where the cable starts. Hopefully this will prevent fraying. The jack is slim enough to allow it to pass through most phone cases if there is one. The cables themselves are serrated. Sony has been doing this for many of their earphones and headphones. Sony says that it resists the cable from getting tangled. I frankly am not too convinced that this is the case, but points for effort, right? The earphones are set at a slight angle to possibly allow better fit, but I don't think that's the case either. It's just like any other in-canal earphone. The overall construction of the earphones are all plastic. There is an inline mic with single button for function. I have used the mic for calls. It works. The other party could hear me just fine, and thus for purpose it's functional. Before I talk about the sound, may I quickly invite you to visit my second channel, Property Technical, where we learn to do things that a property tycoon does as well. Want to get into dealing with properties? Check out Property Technical. Now back to the video. So let's talk about the sound. I have used it with a number of different games and also listened to some audio lectures and various other mix of contents. The first thing that comes to mind is the sound is serviceable. Let's start with the bass. While it's present, it's just sufficiently potent that the sound feels full. The mids really could have been tad a bit better in my opinion. For lectures and audiobooks, this is perfectly fine. For music, sometimes I felt the vocals were slightly behind the other instruments. Treble is just again passable. There is no sibilance or anything like that, but I have heard crispier sounding highs from this price range before. Overall, the sound does not fall apart. It holds together and there is no distortion and so forth. The earphone works, and being made by Sony, I do think it will last long enough. While the earphone itself will not match up with some of the best earphones that I have used, it sure presents a good value proposition. Sony is a well-known brand, so there is some trust factor in place that they will have some minimum standards for their products. So let's talk about the price point. In some cases, I have found the price to be below $10. The value proposition in that case is really very strong. I have left an affiliate link in the description below. Using that link helps this channel at no cost to you. So in conclusion, if you are after a set of earphone, cheap, but you would like some measure of standard, then this is a good option to consider. Well, that was all for this quick review. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm working on different kinds of video in this channel and in the other channel as well. That is where the bell notification will come in handy for you. I shall see you in the next video. Until then, you take care of yourself.